Hey y'all, it's Pika calling in from Singapore. It is Monday night, and I was off today. I'm so happy I was off. I actually slept in for the first time. Okay, let me backtrack. So last night I finished my podcast with y'all, finished talking to y'all, and then I actually hit the books for a little bit. So as y'all know, I am taking a course to increase my value. Basically, I am taking a intervention strategist specialist. I'm not sure what the official title is, course, so that I can actually, become a better coach. I love coaching people. I love talking to people. I love helping people out. But it seems like sometimes you just need, you need to refresh your course sometimes. It's been years since I finished my psych degree. I've been helping people out for as long as I can remember, but it never hurts to dust off your skills and make sure that you've got the most up-to-date, most recent techniques available to you so that you can help in the best way possible. So, I was working, I think I shut down the computer at like 3 o'clock this morning because I just couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. But I got a lot of studying done. I feel pretty good about it. And obviously this is a self-driven kind of deal. I don't have anyone pushing me. I don't have deadlines as such. I just have to kind of just do it. So yeah, I paid money. And yeah, I have all the information at my fingertips, but I got to push myself to do my work. So that finished about 3 o'clock this morning. As always, I get the munchies when I'm studying. I don't know why. Maybe I know that it does help to remember things at a later date, but still, I just get hungry in the middle of the night. So I ate a bunch of junk, this is cool too, though. I am very pleased to say that I've gained 3 kilos since the beginning of the month. It is now right now it's the 16th of October, so I still have 2 more kilos to gain, which is like 2.2 pounds per kilo. So yeah, I still got about 4 or 5 pounds still to gain. But that's cool because I've hit halfway, which honestly, I was trying to hit 5 kilos last month and it didn't work. But I kind of feel like I had to change my eating habits and get my body used to eating again in order for me to get ready to gain weight. So last month, even though I was doing the same kind of things I was doing this month, it didn't really pick up and pack on weight until this month because I actually added in the exercise portion. So yeah, little by little, it is coming along, you guys. Stayed home. Actually, I let baby girl skip school today, so she and I hung out at the house today. Cleaned up everything, cooked as always, just the usual home stuff. Washed her hair and did her hair again, that was a little bit difficult because I actually broke the brush. And no, I didn't break it in her hair or nothing. I was trying to brush her hair out, and I don't know if you know, but with mixed hair, you start at the bottom of her hair, like at the tips basically, and brush it out, and then you go up a little bit further, and then you brush it down, and then you go up a little bit further until you get to the roots. So basically you're working backwards on the hair. But when I do that, because her hair is sensitive and it tends to dry, and as it dries it tends to knot up and stuff, I hold a tight grip on the middle of her hair so that when I'm brushing the ends or whatever, it doesn't actually pull her hair, it pulls from my hand instead. So while I was doing that, the brush broke in my hand, so the handle came off, and then the head of the brush is like kind of just sitting there stuck to her hair. I felt so bad, but she laughed like I've never heard her laugh before, so she was pretty amused by that. Anyway, so finished her hair up, watched another movie, put her to sleep, and here I am as usual. Tonight I want to talk to you about social media. Since I'm in sales and marketing and I do deal with social media, I'm on my computer all the time. And the easiest way for me to communicate with everyone, I don't know if y'all know or using this app at all, but the easiest way for me to communicate with everyone around the world, different time zones, whatever, is actually through WhatsApp. And WhatsApp is fairly easy to use, but because it's on my phone and my phone tends to die, you're on the phone all the time, I actually use WhatsApp Web. So for all intents and purposes, anyone who's like anywhere in the world and is, I don't know, watching me or trying to get in touch with me or happens to notice that I'm online all the time is what it looks like, okay? But that's not the half of it. So yeah, I'm on all the time because I'm on WhatsApp Web. It's just easier to type from there and finish up your conversations, answer as soon as stuff pops up because you're on your computer anyway, okay? The other thing is, because I have to take my own laptop into work, all of my social media is logged into my laptop. So as soon as I have like a Facebook message, comment, whatever, it pops up on my screen, and then I go off on a tangent. So as much as I love social media, and I know social media is a thing to use right now to be able to push, traffic, create awareness, put together brand awareness, just to it's basically the best vehicle possible right now for marketing. And even though I know that it's a necessary evil, God, do I get distracted. I mean, I could sit here and, because I'm on Google, logged into Google and YouTube and everything, if I'm researching something, if anything pops up as one of my channels that I've subscribed to that's like a new video, depending on which channel it is, I'll be off on a tangent looking at, oh my God, hey, there's a new... Excuse me, that's a new video. What do I do now? Let me go check it out. So I've had a couple of situations where I'm trying to get some work done. I know I have the time. I could definitely do it, and then something will pop up as a notification, and there I go. It's just done. Like I'm gone. So it's become one of those things where I'm trying really hard to make sure that I understand what it is I'm doing, what my goal is, and trying to keep on task. Because obviously I won't be worth my weight in salt as an entrepreneur if I can't get my work done. And as much as I love social media, it is a necessary evil. I do get sidetracked, you guys, like crazy, and it's just so annoying. So my question to you tonight is, what, if there is any, what strategies do you use to try and keep yourself on task? Obviously, it's my laptop. Everything I need is on there. I'm not going to log out every time just to log back in. It's just there. And the fact that I have to check the office's Facebook page and the business manager of the Facebook page doesn't help, because I'm already on the site and it already pops up every 5 seconds, whatever's going on. So it's a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, but yeah, eventually, now knowing is half the problem, half the battle, right? So once you know that there is a problem, the thing to do next is to kind of create a solution of some sort so you can get around the problem or bypass it altogether. So yeah, that's where I am right now. I know what the problem is. I have defined it. I just need to figure out how best to get around that. So once I finish up with y'all tonight, obviously, I'm going to go back to studying. So the Robbins Madonna's training program, like I said, is online. It's an online platform. It's got videos. It's got MP3s that I need to listen to. There are, downloads of worksheets that I need to do, just journals, all kinds of stuff. But I need to push myself to get that stuff done. So therein lies the rub. I'm going to attempt tonight to see if I can knock out 3 or 4 hours of continuous work and then go to bed latest maybe 1 o'clock, so that I can get up in time for work tomorrow. So wish me luck. I really do hope it works. But as much as I love social media, I also hate it at the same time. I don't always understand everything, and I'm just ready for me to get to that next level where the social media part is really, really easy. I don't have to really think about it too much. But then I don't want it automated either. I don't want to lose that personal touch, because right now when I post, I actually am researching and thinking and trying to find the right picture to convey the message of the day. And obviously my page is branded, if you've ever noticed. It's RASATH1 on Instagram. If you look at my page, it's branded. So there's like 3 columns, and each column has a different theme, and it just rotates. And as it rotates, it all looks like it's all syncing together. It looks great. I'm actually pretty pleased with it. But that also means that for each type of post, I need to figure out what words I'm going to use, what quotes I'm going to use, what message I want to convey, and then deliver from there. So nothing that I do is actually pre-planned. I don't use Buffer. I don't use Planoly. I don't use any of those things. It's like on my way to work on the bus is when I pull all this shit together and kind of just throw it up there and see what happens. For the most part, I'm actually pretty pleased. There hasn't been any situations where I've had to put up a post and take it back down. The only time I've done that is because for some reason, the caption that I put in didn't come up, so I delete and try and put it again and again and again. Most of the time that only happens if I have too many hashtags in the caption itself. So yeah, other than that, I don't use a planning tool. I kind of just wing it. It's kind of the same thing with my Periscopes. It's kind of the same thing with my podcast. I kind of just sit down for 5-10 minutes before I start, before I actually post or whatever, or go live, and think about what it is my day consisted of, what it is I'm grateful for, what it is I think that I need to speak about that day, because it was a resounding idea that kept appearing throughout the day. So if that makes any sense. So yeah, for me, social media, I love it and I hate it. There's a time and a place for everything, and just that because these things are readily available, the notifications are set up, there are, push notifications, all that stuff. Either my phone dings or my computer dings, and it's like, okay, I have to pay attention. And yeah, it's just life has changed so much, right? I remember loading perforated paper into a printer when I was in high school, and look at where we are now. You know what I mean? Yeah, leaps and bounds, and some of them are unnecessary improvements, but even then, everything is meant to make us more productive, faster at what we do, better results, more accurate results, all these things. And as much information as you have on your fingertips, it's really hard to actually consume all of that, understand all of that, and then use that insight to push yourself forward. So, yeah, social media, you guys. um, like I said, let me see if I can get some, like at least a good 3 hours of solid work in. And then I would go from there. We'll see what happens. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you got some value out of this. If you do have, strategies, tips, or tricks, or whatever that you might be able to pass along and let me know, what it is you use to help yourself stay focused, even though you got social media like just, dinging in your ear all day long. I'd really appreciate it. So, yeah, I will catch you tomorrow, you guys, and y'all take care. All right?